This episode of Plasticon Reviews is brought to you by DarkDominion.com. Check them out for all your 3D printing needs. Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to combine some King of Braves guys. Yes, these four. If you guys haven't caught the reviews of these guys, go back and watch them because I did individual reviews for each one. We're going to do a smash up combination thingy here because, you know, this is fun and I like doing that kind of thing. Combiners have always been my favorite, and I like it when they do weird stuff like these guys do. It's interesting, it's strange, it's different. I like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with these two guys. Now, the combination for these guys is kind of cool. I do have their items here. These are their weapons. You just fold. I primarily like to push on the little handle here to fold out this fist and then fold this down. And then you'll do the same here with this one. That way we can prep these parts. As for this actually came off the back of him. We just hang on to this and put this to the side. And then we're going to, let's get him out of the way here for a second. I'm going to start with the fire truck. Fire trucks. I like fire trucks. Fire trucks are some of my favorite. But anyway, let's pull the ladder portion off because it makes it easier to transform that way. Or convert, or whatever these guys want to call them. You know, however they want to call themselves, you know. But anyway, you will pretty much push this all back together and then fold up the feet and fold down the lights. And then this whole piece here actually will jet forward a little bit, just like that. And you'll leave it like this for now. As for the arms, you'll put the arms basically, you're basically going to kind of put him back into his alt mode. Yep. Straighten his head out there. And then put this in. Clip this in. It's a little tight. I know. Insert joke here, because, you know, that's what you guys do out there. Anyway, we're gonna just leave that just like that. We won't actually be using the attachment pieces attached onto those anyway because they don't work that way, especially in the combined mode. And in order to push this down all the way, you gotta push his head in, and this will actually collapse all the way in. And then these should plug. They kind of just softly plug in, they don't actually fully plug in. But you're going to take this whole panel here and flip it this direction. You'll take these and flip them in, and they actually have little tabs here that will actually go in the hole. And you'll have that nice little satisfying click. And then you'll flip the little feet portions there up. And then you'll take this portion here and extend this. And you'll extend it and you'll see more detail there. And then we pretty much have one side here done. That's pretty much done. So let's go ahead and set this over to the side. bring in our drill truck. I'll remove this part. Now here on the drill truck, you'll also remove this. This is also another part that's needed for combination. You just set this aside. Oh, I did forget to mention, this opens for some reason on this guy. I don't even really see a benefit in opening it because it doesn't do anything. It's literally just a hollow drill. Doesn't look like it's got any like actual function. Maybe you do it just to be like a big spinning shield, maybe? I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's like I said, the original didn't have that, so that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and extend this out all the way. Then we'll take this portion and rock these down, just like that. Try not to open that. Then we'll take these little arms here and put them back into vehicle mode. Put this twist in, put this all back down. And you always want this post here to be faced down because it kind of gets in the way if you don't. But, yeah. There we go. And then you'll take this whole panel, flip it this direction, flip these in, and they do have the little, oops, little tab hole situation right here. Same thing. Some of these actually tab in kind of scarily, but you know. And then you'll take this little foot and raise it up. Your foot, raise it up. There we go. We got two halves. Now you take the two halves. Oh, wait, I forgot to do this. Fold these in. Make sure these are folded this direction. You'll take the two halves, and you got these kind of a teeth situation here. You got this channel and this peg and this channel. If you guys have ever used a if you've ever done land cross, this is very similar. I tend to go from one side to the other and just slide them in because they're supposed to slide in. You don't really want to clip them in. You just clip them in, they're at risk of breaking things. And then this center waist portion here has got these two little tabs here. Or tab and... Come on, get in there. A tab and connector. And that one you snap together. And there you go. I'm kind of tall. Let's scoot this back a little bit. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to reach in here. You guys want to know which way is the front and which way is the back because you can't really tell because it looks like it's the same. These arms come down, or this portion of the arm comes down here, and you just kind of flip these down. There you go. Now that's the front. Easy way to tell is to put these in the back. This little, because I use these as like jet thrusters or something. You know, blast off in the air, whatever. Yeah. So you'll take this. This has actually got a nice little channel here that's in here, and it will actually plug successfully into the portion here it's sticking out. And you'll do that on both sides. It's kind of scary, but it works. And then you just kind of bend the board a little bit. Now we have a headless chestless robot. Not for long. You have these two pegs here that are sticking out. By the way, I didn't mention this. This can actually be a shield because he actually has this little peg here, so you can wield these as a shield. Not necessarily in this mode, in the regular mode, like these guys here can use them as a shield if they really wanted to. Well, let me see here if I can get this to plug in this one. Well, you guys get the idea. I can't get it to quite work. My hands are being all fidgety. Anyway. This sometimes can be folded up like this, so you'll just unfold it and fold it down all the way. And it's got these two pins here, and they're going to go in these two little holes here on the front. So I'll plug in there, I'll plug in there, and you got a chest piece. Now as for the end piece here, you fold this down, but you spin this all the way around, just like that. And then you got these two little holes. Those two little holes are going to plug onto those two little pegs. I know he's a parts former. Oh no, what am I ever going to do? Oh, I don't know. Put him together and make him look cool and not complain. Because yeah, I don't mind parts formers. They don't bother me. And just take that, put that on his back, and there you go. There you have this dude in his robot mode, and he's very cool. And I can't remember his name. Of course I forgot his name. That's what I do. Yeah, I think he's very cool. This is not GenRyu, this is the other one. Actually, yeah, it is. Oh, okay, I can't remember his name offhand. You guys get the idea. Little brave dudes. He's very cool. He does not have any posability in his legs anymore now. Unfortunately, he only has arm posability. Head does rotate though, because it is on a joint, so you can rotate the head, which is fine. As for these parts, these actually plug into these huge portions here on his hips. You can fold this all the way around like this. That makes it a little easier for you to actually plug this in. And he's got a huge ladder hanging off his back. Now if he had the crane would do the same thing, but he does happen to have this smaller portion here, which you can't really flip around like you can that one, but this will fit. There you go. He's got a drill on his side now for like a sidearm. Sure, why not? This, to me, would just be like a gun. Just like a huge hip cannon. Sure, why not? Why not have a hip cannon? I mean, it worked for Optimus, why can't it work for this dude? He does happen to have a peg here, so I'm assuming I can probably put this in his hand. Probably from like maybe underslinging it or something. I don't know. Somebody out there is probably going to correct me, or I'm going to end up breaking this silly thing. I don't want to break it. He does happen to have little guns here as under his arms, which is cool. Will this actually plug in? Because if this plugs in, that will be cool. Not the end of the world. Okay. Hey, well, does it actually plug in his arm? No. Can't get it to do that. Oh, it's because it's a very loose fit, so it actually does fit. Cool. I'd rather the peg hole be a little loose. There we go. There. Now he's holding his ladder gun. I think it's neat. Let's get him out of the way and take a look at the other two. I'll bring these two guys in. And these guys are very similar. Actually, kind of basically the same. You know, pull this portion here off his back. And then you will take this off. Now this actually will have a little more involved stuff here in a minute. And same with this. And then we're going to go ahead and prep him and just pull the dump bed off him as well. And the dump bed, you also want to pull this portion here off, so that way that's out of the way as well. Let's take a look at the cement mixer dude first. I'm going to fold these up just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing with his alt mode. Play him back in his alt mode. And then we're going to hold this down and pull this out. Shouldn't go all the way. That's going on there. Oh, we'll figure it out here in a minute. Just like these. Fold them down. This. Fold it down. And fold this all the way back. Take his two legs here and sandwich them together and pull that down just like so. Why is that not? I didn't have this problem before. It's kind of sticking, I think. Please don't break on me. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I got his kneecap out. That's all that matters. And then you'll take these portions here and obviously plug them back in with a little tab thing, just like I did before. See, I don't want to try to break my toys on camera. I don't want to break my toys at all, honestly. Not big on that. Because I really enjoy these. These are very cool. Oops. Now these just pop off sometimes. They're just friction held. Oops. Talking about breaking stuff and then breaking stuff. What are you doing, Jason? Breaking stuff. Leave it to me. Leave it to Beaver here. I missed that show. Anyway. There we go. We have one. Nope. This one's kind of loose, so it likes to fall down in there, so I'm just going to set him over to the side and get him out of the way. And then we're going to grab the dump truck. Mr. Dump Truck, come here and, like, I don't know, do your thing. Turn it into a dump truck. Sort of. Turning into a dump truck. Sort of. Sort of, kind of. Kind of, sort of. Whatever. Yeah, those things. Like I said, these guys are very, very, very cool. I think they're really amazing that all this engineering is still there, even at this level. There we go. See, how hard was that? It just popped right into position. I like to overthink things sometimes, so you know, it happens. But I figure, you know, we'll do the combination modes together. Sure, why not? Otherwise, these videos would be an hour long. There we go. Hey, and then we just pull that down just like so. And just like the fire truck and crane truck, or drill truck, we're going to do the same thing. Just slide these guys together. And then clip them. There we go. And reach down here. Pull this out. Raise that up a little bit. Reach in here. Pull that down. Raise it up a little bit. And one thing I have to admit, that at least they use rivets here. This is rivets, not screws. It's kind of cool. Definitely different. And then I'm going to clip into place or something. Just got the side foot going on here for a second. Anyway. Now, we're going to take that portion that, oh wait. Let's do the arms first. This arm here, you just flip out his little fist, and then this will actually plug in, just like the other one did. It's a little loose, but that's okay. This part, you fold in the, basically it's the chute that all the cement would come out of, and then you'll take this and spin this around, just like so, and then that's ready. As for this is different. You just fold this up just like this, and you're going to take this and plug this directly into the cement mixer. Now he's got a huge gun arm. Why not? Gun arms are cool. I'm going to fold this portion here down, and you got the two little bits here. And then those will just plug directly into the holes here. So I can never see the green one for some reason. There it goes. Now the yellow one should line up because I can see it just fine. Oh, I forgot to flip his feet in. Oops. Alright, so yeah. Just a disclaimer, if you're trying to do this and you got his lights and his lights are loose and they fall down in here, you're going to make sure those are up out of the way before you put this on. Because you got the two holes and then you got the two tabs. And you're probably wondering why there's so many of these tabs. That's because these guys are compatible with each other. Isn't that cool? Anyway, let's go ahead and plug this in to its holes. Sometimes it doesn't like to line up very well. This in here I found that's kind of difficult to get in there. I don't know why. It just is. Not knocking the toy, because they are cool. They're very cool. Are they fiddly? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not masterpiece fiddly. Okay. What's going on here? Why are you fighting me? Because the camera's on. That's why. That's what everybody else is using as an excuse. I'm going to use that excuse too, guys. When Plasticon is struggling with transformations, it's because the camera's on. That's why. And look at me shake like a freaking leaf. I swear. It's annoying. I hate that I do that. I really do. Yes, I'm going to go get looked at. I've got, like, you know, future appointments and stuff with doctors and such to try to get this shaking looked at. It's very nerve-wracking. Okay, fine. Mister, I don't want my head to stick on here. Give me a minute. What the frickin'. Oops. Fine. Done. Got him on there. Okay. As for this actually plugs into his arm. You've got two different holes here. You got this one, and then you got that one. This in here is the one you're primarily going to use for this mode because it kind of gives him a big shield arm, which is cool. It plugs in pretty securely. Now, that's just because of the joint. Doesn't really like to click in very well, but that's okay. But hey, that's fine. We'll bring in his partner in crime. There we go. Asymmetrical. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. I love these guys. Their head sculpts are very interesting too. I like the fact that this in here has almost like an Optimus Prime looking head sculpt. And I don't mind that. I think that's kind of neat. But it's not terrible. I really enjoy these two. Now, can you mix and match them? Yes, you actually can. You can switch this guy with this guy and this guy with this guy. That's pretty much all you can really do. You can't really... Well, I mean, yeah. I take that back. These all combine. Like, this guy can be here. 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 Like, you can switch these around. That's what's really cool about this set. If you guys find this set on the aftermarket, kudos. Because I have never seen these in my life until they showed up in my post from a good friend of mine. Thank you again, Ryan, for sending me some awesome stuff. I love this stuff. This stuff here, this is the stuff that will stay in my collection because I like it. I have another sticker here that fell off. Jeez, I'm going to have to fix that sticker situation. But yeah, I think these guys are very, very neat. Size comparison. Reflector bot. dimwit merman. Merman! Here to save the day! Looks like he's about to get shot in the head. And then let's just do a quick motor mixmaster here on the side. That way you guys can see how big they really are. They're pretty perfect as far as I'm concerned. I like them. I don't care if they're flawed. Flaws are fine as long as it doesn't affect it to the point that I can't actually do something with it. I love these guys. I think they're amazing. They're going to look great on my Brave shelf because my Brave shelf is all undersized stuff and these guys fit perfect. Now if I can find some Brave Daglon stuff, I mean, we really need to get that 747. And there was an knockoff version out there. I'm going to have to chase that one down. Because I know I have a Galaxy shuttle. It's actually a Brave one. So that would be kind of cool. So I can actually combine that. That would be neat. We'll see in the future. You never know. But, you know, awesome stuff. Love it. Anyway, this has been Plasticon. This has been a quick look at these two Brave twin dudes. Or quadruplets, or whatever you want to call them, because they're amazing. Find these if you can. They're amazing. These guys need a lot of love. Seen some modern renditions of these guys. They're like twice this. They're huge. They're like masterpiece grade. These are undersized. Same thing that the original toys are. Identical. The only thing that's different is he's got a drill. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that was like some, I don't know. Somebody's just decided, oh, we're not going to use the crane. We're going to make this thing. I don't get that. I'm going to probably have to change. You know what? I'm not going to change it. You know why I'm not going to change it? Because it's cool. He's different. Anyway, this has been Plasticon. This is me signing off. Peace out, you guys. I'll see you around. Plenty more coming your way. That's it for now.